What is up, guys? John Brown here with a shift in perspective, and today we want to talk about, or we are going to talk about, Edward Snowden getting asylum in Russia. Russia has decided that Edward Snowden can stay in Russia. He's been granted asylum temporarily until next year. He has 1 year of asylum, and after which he will be able to reapply for asylum. And so it's temporary, quote unquote. It's just not a permanent thing. He can reapply and he can be accepted again. And the White House said that we are extremely disappointed that the Russian government would take this step despite our very clear and lawful requests in public and private to have Mr. Snowden expelled to the United States to face the charges against him. Now, this is very strange because the Obama administration, when Obama was running for office in 2008, he had a site called Change.gov. And in this site, it had some very interesting things to say about not Snowden protection, whistleblower protection. All right, let me read this and quote from Change.gov. Often the best source of information about waste, fraud, and abuse in government is an existing government employee committed to public integrity and willing to speak out. Such acts of courage and patriotism, which can sometimes save lives and often save taxpayer dollars, should be encouraged rather than stifled. We need to empower federal employees as watchdogs of wrongdoings and partners in performance. Barack Obama will strengthen whistleblower laws to protect federal workers who expose waste, fraud, and abuse of authority in government. Obama will ensure that federal agencies expedite the process for reviewing whistleblower claims, and whistleblowers have full access to courts and due process. So, Mr. Obama, back in 2008, was saying that he wanted extra protection for whistleblowers. Now, Edward Snowden is a clear, legit, one absolute whistleblower, okay? And the government is going so hard at him. And what's pretty funny about that is, it's undeniable, and also, that Change.gov was removed 2 days after the first revelations from Edward Snowden, who had not yet revealed himself, about the NSA's phone surveillance program. Okay, so 2 days after Edward Snowden revealed, after he blew the whistle and all the stuff that the NSA was doing, the Obama administration removed Change.gov from the internet. And as you can see from what I read there in that little segment, that was exactly saying that, it was pretty much saying that people like Edward Snowden will be protected and there will be stronger protection for him. So this is complete going back on his word from Barack Obama. He is an absolute whistleblower, and he deserves the protection of whistleblowers. And, yeah. Many of the senators, many of the congressmen in America are not very happy about Russia's actions and their acceptance of Snowden in Russia. Here's what John McCain, the famous John McCain, had to say. Russia's actions today is a disgrace and a deliberate effort to embarrass the United States. It is a slap in the face of all Americans. In a joint statement with Lindsey Graham of South Carolina, now is the time to fundamentally rethink our relationship with Putin's Russia. I think that statement is an embarrassment and a slap in the face to all Americans right there. Okay, because Russia is doing what they know is right. This is actually some rational thought going on in the world. Russia knows that Edward Snowden revealed to the American people that what the American government doing was incredibly wrong. It was a blanket just spying on all of the entire American people, all of the American people on the planet. Okay, that is not okay. And Russia stood up to that, and they said, you know what, no, we're going to offer this man asylum. We know that the American government is doing the wrong thing, and the fact that the American government wants him back and wants to charge him with espionage and all these ludicrous crimes is absolutely insane, okay? It is going back on what America is all about, what the Constitution is all about, what Obama's Change.gov promises included, okay? So the fact that the Obama administration and these people in Congress are upset about this, it's a pretty clear indicator. It's very telling on what their thought processes are and what they're actually thinking in Congress. So that's all I wanted to share with that. So Edward Snowden receives asylum. America is mad about it because they're pretty embarrassed, probably. and they know they got pretty much owned in the realm of legality. They were crossing the lines completely. There had been previous whistleblowers that did this, but this was the one that went most public. So yeah, guys, we'll look into what your government's saying and look into what your politicians are saying. Don't always take what they're saying at face value. John McCain's embarrassed for Russia. Thank you, Russia. I applaud Russia. Thank you. Thank you very much for having some sanity and helping Mr. Snowden. He didn't turn out like Bradley Manning did. He's not caged in a cell for blowing the whistle on the government and stripped naked and not given a trial for 3 years and held in prison for 11 months with no charges. So he actually has some freedom. He isn't living in America anymore, and his life's kind of destroyed now. Thanks, America. Thanks.